surrender. He abandoned strategy and charged forward, absorbing punishment until he was close enough to unleash chaos. The moment Lubaner turned to flee, it was already too late. Hunt caught him with a punch that echoed through the arena and dropped the Titan cold. In one moment, the myth of the perfect fighter shattered under the weight of raw determination. Butterbean's legacy is littered with similar stories. When he faced Jakey Beard, a chemically enhanced giant expected to devour him, the fight began exactly as predicted. Beard pummeled Butterbean, taunted him, and believed victory was inevitable. That confidence became his undoing. Butterbean absorbed the punishment, waited patiently, and then delivered a perfectly timed right hand that erased Beard's consciousness. One punch turned arrogance into silence. Against Pat Jackson, another towering threat, Butterbean endured early pressure that had fans holding their breath. Jackson landed shots that would have ended most careers, but they barely slowed Butterbean down. In a bizarre twist, Butterbean swung so wildly that he accidentally knocked out the referee, forcing a stoppage. Jackson, realizing his fate was sealed, retreated in fear. Even chaos bent in Butterbean's favor. Fight after fight followed the same pattern. Bodybuilders, strongmen, trash talkers, all convinced that size and muscle would save them. Patrick Graham learned the hard way, flattened by a signature punch that sent him flying. Jonathan Whitfield tried to keep Butterbean at bay with reach and volume, only to be crushed once Butterbean closed the distance. George Lindberger was devoured like a fast food meal on the way to victory. Yet the phenomenon extends beyond Butterbean. In Russia, a wild force emerged in the form of Viacheslav Datsik, better known as the Ginger Tarzan. Datsik was chaos incarnate, a man with no technique, no discipline, and an almost mythical level of raw power. His life outside the ring was just as violent, filled with arrests, escapes, and years spent in prison. But once he stepped into the ring, all that madness condensed into destruction. His debut against a young Andrei Arlovsky showed flashes of his potential, even in defeat. But when Datsik landed clean, legends fell. After years behind bars, he returned older, heavier, and somehow more dangerous. Fighters who laughed at his appearance quickly learned that madness is a weapon. One punch from Datsik could rewrite careers. When he knocked out Alexander Emelianenko in just seconds, the shockwaves were immediate.